Hi, soul family. Oh my gosh. When things happen in my life, I just go straight to you, community, because we're all on this journey of being the change we want to see in the world, right? Like really understanding the depth and reality of that, understanding that it's the metaphysical being the change, that it's not a moral sentiment. It's like, oh, be the change we want to see in the world, because the world is a reflection, it's a mirror. So if we're looking in a mirror and we want to change our appearance, we're not gonna like put our hands to the mirror and try to cut our hair, put makeup on the mirror, right? No, we do it. We know that we're looking at a reflection, so we cut our hair, we put makeup on. You get it, right? As within, so without. Tend to the spiritual realm, the inner realm, the unseen. I just have to share this because okay, if you've seen some of my videos, like things shift very fast in my world and like very abruptly, right? I think that can happen in everyone's world. I'm sure we've had those moments, right, where we ask for something and then all of a sudden you're like, wait, where'd it go, right? Like what we have goes, and we're like, well, yeah, I want to change, but I want it to happen this way, or I didn't want that to go, like we want to, of course the ego wants it to be a beautiful, pleasant process, and it's just so funny because so this job I'm working, I love it. It's like perfect for me, truly is perfect for me. I get to go to businesses and talk to business owners, and I love helping people. I just want to help you save money in your business. Like, I love that. So as I've mentioned in another video, and I'm sure we all have this, right? If we're all kind of heart-centered and we're more metaphysical, what we find is when we place ourselves back in society, well, suddenly we're around people who might operate differently, right? It's still us though, right? It's just a reflection of maybe our other expressions of ourselves. So, I'm around people who, God bless them, they're wonderful, and I love that they love people. They really love people, they value relationships. That's what's really cool. But the sales tactics is different than mine, right? It's more Grant Cardone. It's more like push to get the sale and then back off. And now I'm more like present value, let the person make up their own mind. That's why you have a relationship. Like, I don't need to push or try to force anyone into a sale. Everything's perfect, But I also recognize that might be a weakness of mine because I've been in business for like 10 years and my sales has been lacking. So, right? There's the shadow and light to everything. So, I also, I guess, have a kind of respect for that because I'm like, maybe they're right about it. But anyway, at the end of the day, it's just different. But so how funny is it when we're working in jobs and we're working in paradigms of systems who are opposing the idea that we are source and that we are everything and we are wealth and we are abundance and we are provided for, right? So for example, okay, well, before I get to this little story, we're always going to be seeing the contrast of that, right? We're always going to have opportunities to be sucked into the 3D truth, to be sucked back into that idea of lack and poverty, and we have to struggle, and we have to earn, and we have to hustle, and we're not source. And to that I say, laughter is the best medicine. So for example, today, I walked 30 minutes to a business to give a little presentation and just get a quote. Like, it's my job just to give quotes. That's it, dude. It's really easy just to give quotes. I set appointments, I go in to give quotes, then I get my people on the phone and they are like the industry experts. I'm like the go-between. Well, some people, I get there to the business, it was confirmed that he wanted a quote, He's like, and it was noted in the notes, business owner said he's open to explore, he's ready to explore what we have to offer. And I was like, all right, cool. I go there and he says, I don't know why you guys are here. I don't want to quote. I'm like, what? Mind you, I walked 30 minutes there. And I was very bad. So I did my best to not show it. But I was like, he just like kept talking and saying these weird things. And I was like, do you want me here? Do you want a quote? And I was like literally, it says that you wanted a quote. I was like, okay, you don't? That's fine. Bye. And then I walked out the door. And I can't help but just laugh, right? Because when you understand that it's all a game and the circumstances don't matter anyway, because when we're living in the I am, it's what I decide. That's my reality. That is what's real. So listen, I'm already wealthy. I'm already taken care of. The universe has got my back. I don't need your money. I don't need your support. I am good. I am set for life. I'm just here to help. I'm just here to be. The world becomes a comedy, right? It's all just like a tragic comedy. So I guess I'm just sharing this to make myself feel better, but also to encourage you. I'm sure you can have these moments in your life, and it's like, this is hilarious, right? Like, just laugh. Laugh. And remember who you are. You are source. Literally, circumstances don't matter. Our choices, our awareness matters. Anything can change in an instant. Linear time, it's an illusion. Anything of linear progression, it's an illusion. Everything happens. Like, we're all just freaking molecules moving. So funny. Well, this is random, but I hope that this provided some much needed laughter to someone who might also be in a similar position, where the world outside you looks nothing like your inner world, right? The world outside you may look like you have no money, you have no one, no, it's not my reality. I am so taken care of. I have so much wealth. I'm so abundant. As Bashar says, we are so wealthy that we can create something that does not even exist, which is lack, simply because we create an awareness of it. So isn't that so powerful? Man, you're so powerful. And I hope that you allow yourself to laugh today and experience the joy of being. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Would love to hear your stories and anything you relate to in the comments.